Hey, you all, welcome back to the channel. And guys, today we want to talk about the latest situation with the iOS app that will soon be available to Electroneum users in the Apple community. So, a great video was released yesterday. It came to my attention and it showed the use of the application on iOS and its many great uses. It talked about it was just a great video, just well put together video. Kind of paid this homage to Steve Jobs and talked about the development of Apple and now Electroneum being part of that community. Apple users will be able to use this the Electroneum application there, and that's going to open up a whole new community of users. And so what I really liked about the video as well is when it discussed how it was kind of this comparison a little bit between Electroneum and Apple, Apple the company, how Steve Jobs looked at that when you create technology, when you create something, that you go first to the user experience. You go to the user experience first, then the technology. And that's a perfect way of placing what I've been trying to say all this time, guys. And that's been that when I've spoken about developers and I've spoken about issues in the cryptocurrency space, I've always tried to stress the importance of development, but also try to paint this picture where it so much goes into great products. There's so many dimensions to that that have to be considered other than just building technological advanced things. And that is a perfect way to put it. Go to the experience. And that's what Electroneum does, right? It's looking at it through the eyes of a person who's just trying to maximize use of this product, easy user interface, uses a decimal place system just like your standard currency. It doesn't have all of these crazy decimal places where you're like, what is this? And trying to quote, that way, and just it being completely foreign to the adoption process that's going to be necessary, right? And so I just thought that that was also great how this video spoke about that. Now, what also seems to be clear, as you know, many questions had come up over the last several months. Well, when is this app going to be released? And we also, constantly had people who have been in beta testing with it, just saying, "Oh, this thing's ready. It's great. Why don't they just release it? It's already working." But what is clear, we would as I understand it, and what seems to be the situation is that we will not exit 2018 without this being ready. Okay, so that's very, very good news. Very good news because I believe this. I'm very confident that this will be the next catalyst to us getting some movement in the Electroneum price. Something I like to talk about, the Electroneum price. Now we know it pulled back to about a cent and a half. And what I want to also say to that, guys, is that this is almost a repeat of what we got a few months back, right? We should be looking at this as a perfect opportunity, a second chance, because when this app breaks, and you now got this new community of users, you got people on Apple now who can use this, and what seems to be something that is expressed a lot is how expensive Apple is, and that people who use Apple products, which is very true. I'm not a diehard Apple fan, but I have ownership of my Apple products, and I have spent quite a bit of money on Apple and Apple accessories. And so, these people who invest in these Apple products, who love these latest, newest Apple iPhones and various things, yeah, sure, they're going to they have disposable income. Okay, and so having those people able to enter into this this experience is obviously going to be a lot more better for Electroneum and the Electroneum community and Electroneum overall. So Electroneum price pulls back to 7.5. Guys, we've seen this before. This is not like we haven't been here before. And if you think back, like I did, if you think back the last time where I did, it did really pay off for me because I was positioned quite well in Electroneum. And when it went up several times, I was able to take advantage of that. I'm always going to be able to take advantage of pretty good gains because I'm always going to hold a certain amount of Electroneum. But I think what we probably learned from that situation was that Electroneum is coming back up. The price more than likely is coming back up, and you want to already be positioned because when it does come back up, it might not be a 20% gain, 30% gain, 90% gain. It could be 300% gains and 500% gains. We don't know. But it does seem very likely that after this application is released, that the price of Electroneum will not stay where it is. So, guys, this is an opportunity for that. And so, just want to update you on that, guys. I know a lot of you probably already know about it. Probably got to see that fantastic, well done video yesterday. And obviously, I'm not, going to play it. But and show it. I'll try to drop a link in the description. But it is cause to be excited about the future of Electroneum. A lot of people feel it kind of quieted down a little bit, and Electroneum tends to do that. We kind of know the routine now with Electroneum, but what is clear with me about Electroneum is that when it does that, it's the quiet before the storm, and we get this kick up in price because they got some great projects going on there, and that's just the reality of the situation. But guys, that's all I want to say about Electroneum today. I hope you all are having a fabulous weekend. Guys, if you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.